became official today. The Browns admit and were notified that Jim Schwartz is officially leaving the Browns. Tony Grossi, longtime Browns beat reporter, with the reaction.
Jim Schwartz is walking away, per the insiders. The team tried to bring him back in the fold, but it wasn't to be.
I wish Jimmy the best. I do. I'm sorry it had to end like this. And, Tony, I said this when Monken got hired, and I'll repeat it again. He'll be judged, though, on how bad or good that defense is with the exit of Schwartz. Is it safe to say this was out of Todd Monken's control?
Well, I don't know. What he said at his intro didn't help matters.
Right.
He kind of challenged Schwartz there and said, hey, I'll...
So what is it, Tone? Is it insecurity, or does he want everybody on board? You know, the question would be, could Schwartz come in and really be on board with a guy who he got passed up for a job who thinks he's better than? Or do you think it was a little insecurity by a new head coach who's waited for this opportunity his whole life?
The head coach should pick his defensive coordinator.
And I think everybody would agree about that. Browns released a statement yesterday. Jim Schwartz submitted his letter of resignation as defensive coordinator of the Browns. We'd like to thank Jim for his contributions to our organization over the last 3 years. Our search for a new defensive coordinator will begin immediately. Let's welcome in Pete Smith from the Orange and Brown Report. Pete, Todd Monken said at the introductory press conference, wanted to stay in the same system, the attacking system. What I didn't realize, Jason Tarver, linebackers coach, was a defensive coordinator for the Raiders from 2012 to 2014. So there is a guy on staff who's familiar with the personnel who has been an NFL defensive coordinator.
Yes, he was also the defensive coordinator at Vanderbilt before he came to the Browns. I don't think that's the direction they will go if they promote from within. I frankly think it would be Ephraim Banda, the safeties coach. Banda has been interviewed for defensive coordinator jobs multiple times in recent cycles. He's a really smart coach, younger, and I think that's kind of where they want to go. Also, I don't know if Jason Tarver is necessarily like trying to do this. He seems to be absolutely in love with Carson Schwarzenegger, and who could blame him? He predates Schwartz. He was here before Schwartz was as a linebackers coach, so I don't know that that's the direction they will go. I think if it's in-house, I expect it would be Banda. And given what they've said and what Jimmy Haslam even said at his press conference, that seems like the most likely scenario, but I wouldn't rule out the possibility that they could bring somebody else in over the top of this group.
Is there somebody that plays the attacking style that would make sense in your mind for them to go external with?
Well, I mean, the one name that's being bandied about is revisiting Alan Durdy, the defensive coordinator of the Seahawks, who theoretically doesn't have the play calling ability. I don't know that he's necessarily interested in that role, but he was somebody they talked to. He's certainly a defensive coordinator and a talented up-and-coming guy, so that could be a really good opportunity for him. And if he's sort of like thinking he's in McDaniel's shadow there, maybe that's an opportunity he likes. But that's one of the guys. I'm sure there's other guys out there that make sense because, look, people are going to be lining up for this job. It is an incredibly attractive job with the talent they have on that unit.